welcome back to a vintage vanity. Yes, we're in the new location. So bear with me while I kind of work on the background and work on the lighting. I don't know why lighting gets jazz hands, but apparently it does. Lighting! So this is today's hair tutorial. Kind of is a look that kind of bridges the gap between the 60s and the 70s. Elizabeth pinned a great look on my Pinterest board that inspired this look here, and mainly with the little flippiness down here, which is so much fun. So thank you very much, Elizabeth, for pinning that. I really appreciate that. Really weird to be filming in a different location, so if I seem like a little bit like, oh, what's the a little bit off, that's because it's strange. I gotta get it feels like, you know, I put on my pants backwards. I'm wearing a dress, so no, I didn't, but it feels that way. It just feels like you're in the right place, but it's just slightly off. So if I am slightly off today, you will know why. Before we get started with the hair tutorial, which is really quick and really easy and a lot of fun, and I love the look, I have a question for you guys. Yeah. My question is, and I'm going to put it right here and go ahead and click your answers to let me know what you would prefer. My question to you is, I am going to be dyeing some like chunky streaks in my hair, and I'm going to do like a really vibrant color, like a purpley red or something, you know, just crazy like that, but it requires me to bleach it and then dye it. So, and this is going to be my first time doing this on my own. My question to you is, do you want to see that whole process? If you want me to vlog that hair dyeing experience, go ahead and let me know right over there. Do 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 do. Alright, so now that you guys have had a chance to answer that, I'm going to go ahead and shush, and we'll go ahead and get to the video. The way we do this style is a little bit different than what we're normally used to, because we are using a flat iron. Because that will give us the nice flip at the end. This is my straight dry hair with no product on it. What we're going to want to do is we're going to want to use our heat protectant spray. So go ahead and just spray that all over the hair. What we're going to do for this look is we're doing a deep side part. Now what we're going to do is we are going to straighten the hair. Now when you get to the end of the hair, you're going to want to tilt your flat iron up, run it over so you get just a little bit of flip on the hair. If you have shorter layers, save the flip for more towards the bottom of the hair. So if you have layers that are up here, just kind of straighten those out rather than flipping them up at the end. And what you can do as well to get those bottom layers is just kind of section off the hair into two pieces. Clip that up and out of the way. And again, just running it down the hair and then rolling it up at the end. And go ahead and feel free, once you've kind of got a little bit of bend at the bottom of the hair, go ahead, take that flat iron and take a whole chunk of it and just kind of roll it all the way up together. Give it a little more uniform flip. So for this side, you're going to notice our bangs here are a little bit shorter. I am actually not going to flat iron flip bangs, so I want to section these off and just kind of clip them up and out of the way. And we'll do the same thing on this side. So we have everything now all flat iron flipped. So now we're going to deal with the top of the head. And we are going to do some teasing. We're going to start all the way at the back of the crown here. And we want some serious height. Some serious height. So you're going to tease up the entire length of the hair to get a really nice to get some really nice volume. And then you just spray it and continue to do that. Now, when you're grabbing the hair, make sure that you're getting enough from the side, that you're not just getting a thin strip right in the middle. You want to make sure that's a good finger width across that section of hair. Now we're going to take that brush and very lightly brush over that section that we teased. Now don't worry if it falls too, like don't feel like, oh, it's not sticking up, it's not working. You just want to make sure that when you push it back up, you get a good amount of nice height. Because I'm wearing a straight style, I'm going to use a little bit of argan oil, tame flyaways, especially now that winter's cold weather is coming, so static electricity builds up a lot more, and plus it gives it a nice shine. Now our hair that we've teased, so go ahead and grab, push up, and then twist it a little bit. And I'm going to pull it on the sides here so I don't look like an egghead. Want volume all the way around it, and then just pin the back. And if you're worried about that back slipping, be sure to crisscross your bobby pins, and then that way you will ensure that they're not going anywhere. And then take that brush and again lightly brush over it to smooth any bumpiness. Then what we're going to do is we're going to tuck it behind our ears. What I like to do then is take a bobby pin and just pin it. We're going to do the same on this side. We're going to brush back our bangs. You want it to be a light brush back. Make sure the positioning is good on the forehead and then go ahead and pin it. Now what you want to do is take your headband. I find the wider headbands I like the way they look on this style a little bit more naturally, but you can also use a nice scarf as well instead of a headband. That looks lovely as well. So you're just going to take that and you want to place that headband right where the the bouffant meets the bang in front. There we go. That is our look. A little bit of a 60s bouffant on a 70s flip. Now, if you actually have shoulder length hair, you're probably going to get a lot more bounce and fun with the flip. But as you can see, it can definitely be done on longer hair as well. Now, I'm going to turn around so you can see the back. I hope you guys really, really like this. I think it's a lot of fun and a really versatile look. You know, and this style can be dressed up or down, all based on what kind of headband or scarf you put in. So how fun is that? So again, I want to thank Elizabeth for pinning this look on my Pinterest, and I will place a link in the description to the photograph that inspired this look. Hope you guys all really enjoy it. As always, I love hearing from you guys. So in those comment sections, go ahead, let me know, what's your favorite decade to do hairstyles from? I know a lot of us here are like 40s, 50s gals. So if that's your main decade that you stay in, what's your secondary decade that you really like? And a quick and easy way to let me know you like what's going on here in A Vintage Vanity. Clicking the thumbs up, the like button right down there. That really helps. And if you're brand new to A Vintage Vanity and you don't want to miss what goes on here, all you have to do is hit that subscribe button. It's completely free, and that will let you know when new videos are up, so that way you don't miss a minute of what goes on here. And it could be a hair tutorial, it could be a fall tag coming out soon. I'm going to have a little sewing project, like a one-off sewing project while we're kind of in, because we're kind of in a hiatus right now from the sewing series, while I kind of get my sewing room set up and get some fabric for the new dress. But there's a couple little projects that I've been wanting to do, so I thought I'll take you guys on, come along with me on those. So I hope you have a great day, and I will see you soon. Bye!